cook them. I soak them in Italian dressing. Since 9 a.m. I soak them in Italian dressing. I always use pork chops that are center cut pork chops because I don't like the meat around the bone. Plus, I like it to be a little bit meatier and thicker. I have green beans already working on caramelizing inside the skillet. I'm going to take my vegetables that I'm cooking with the pork chops and I'm going to caramelize them in my wok. Then we're also going to do some other things with it. As you can tell today, I got music going courtesy of the YouTube Auto Library. I downloaded some of my favorite jams and beats from the YouTube Auto Library. And so that's what I'm using right now. And so we're using that to listen to. So I had a rough day today because I think Dixie may have cancer. We're not sure yet because she had blood in her stool last night and in her urine this morning. And they've got her on antibiotics. But if the antibiotics don't work, then yeah. We're going to, then more than likely, my vet said she has cancer. So I hope not. I hope it's wrong. I hope she doesn't have cancer, but she might have. I got my phone going, so if somebody says hi to me, I'll see it. So basically, I got the greens in. I have purple onions, and I have a sliced apple that I'm going to also put in with the green beans. I'm trying to have all this done by the time my hubby gets off at 4:30. So, and I thought it'd be fun to share it with you guys. I don't know if you know, but apple is so good with pork chops. And I also taste tested this apple because it's an apple I've never heard of before, and I'm always wanting to try something different and new. So I couldn't resist buying it. Hold on a second, I'm going to show you what they are. Cosmic, the name of this apple is called Cosmic Crisp. And it just sounded really good to me, so I had to get it. Okay. Hey, 40 and broke! Good to see you. Yeah, I decided today to have some music going instead. You guys get to see what I really like when I cook. Because, yeah, he doesn't like music, right? Okay. I had to start over again because I had the heat up too high, and I'm going to admit it, and I turned the smoke alarm went off, and I'm like, you guys don't want to hear that. So I forgot to turn on my fan. Or just in case, but sometimes I do. Here's the other thing that I have is baby Bella mushrooms. Okay? I put 2 capfuls of olive oil in my wok for my vegetables, along with salt and pepper. Now, I know that some of you like to wash your mushrooms beforehand. There's a lot of controversy on it, so tell me what you think. I don't wash mine beforehand because I found out that if you want all the nutritional value of mushrooms, you don't really want to wash them. A lot of times they're pre-washed in these and you don't realize it. So you keep washing them, you wash all the nutritional value away. So this is going to be the hard part, is getting my vegetables caramelized. This is going to be the side dish to go with pork chops besides potatoes. He doesn't like a good potato with your meat. Now I've actually put apples around the edges of my skillets because when I put the pork chops in, I want them in there. I'm going to cook this a little bit on high for a little bit because I want to start caramelizing my veggies first, and then we're going to start working on the pork chops. Yes, and I know maybe I should have done that ahead of time. You watch these cooking shows on TV and back in the old days, you do so much editing. You thought they were live, but they weren't. They already had like something pre-cooked and pre-done, and they're like, here's what it's supposed to look like when it's caramelized. Here's what it looks like. You know, they've already halfway cooked everything. And then they show you, because they only have 30 minutes to get it done. So it takes a lot longer to cook than 20 minutes, unless you really got to cook it at high heat without burning stuff. So this is the fun part, is trying to do this. So I just constantly stir it, and then I let it sit for a little bit, and I stir it again. So my thing is I'm going to probably get things ready for the pork chops here in a minute, and I'm going to cook them on low, so that way they don't crisp up too fast, so they're not eating the veggies. I'm a sucker for seasoning salt. Anybody who's watched some of my videos before knows this. So, now if you go to my TikTok or my Instagram, I actually have my first cooking video on TikTok. It's where I just show it. I don't speak. And I show you everything, and I get it done like in a minute and a half, putting the video together. Of course, it didn't cook in a minute and a half, but I did the video to where it's only like a minute and a half. It was kind of fun to do. I wanted to try it, see how well I could do at it. No talking, just showing the ingredients as I went. And it took me about 30 minutes to cook that zucchini dish. Did you not? Because I like my stuff to be really caramelized. I know that everybody's different. Some people, you know, how do you like your vegetables? Some people like their vegetables to be crispy, you know, and not caramelized, because they want the full flavor of the actual vegetables. And you still get the full flavor of the vegetables, but it mingles together with all the other vegetables better when you caramelize it. And I use canned green beans, and I like to caramelize them because it's more like fresh green beans when you do them that way. That way you don't feel like you're eating canned green beans. Actually, these are cooking up a little faster than I thought. Thank goodness I got the heat up all right. I'm going to do this a little bit faster for you guys. Hey Cody, how's it going? Okay, so I'm just trying to hang out with you guys and cook pork chops, so I thought it would be fun to do it live, because I never do any cooking live. You see, you do workout videos live, stuff like that, but this is my second live stream video of cooking. And I'm going to try something really different today than I've ever done before with breading my pork chops. I always have a plate, and that's how I do my pork chops. But today I'm going to, since these are starting to cook a little bit, I can start prepping the other stuff. I decided today what I'm going to actually do is do something a little different. I've heard about people taking a Ziploc bag, okay, and putting their flour or whatever mixture they use in there to shake up the pork chops. I'm going to try it because I've never done it before. I want to see how it works, and I want to see if I like it. They say it's less messy and it gets it coated more evenly. Don't know if you don't try it at least once. So we're going to try that today. So you get to see if I still get covered in flour, because whenever I cook with flour, I'm usually wearing it on the front of me before I'm done. So let's see how messy I get today for you guys. Okay. Another thing, me and my husband like a little kick to our food. So I will be using a couple of shakes of cayenne pepper in with the flour. Have to have that. And with the Italian seasoning, Italian dressing, I've been soaking them in there all day. It's my first time trying it with Italian dressing, soaking them in Italian dressing. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how good they turn out. You like spinach? Me too. Cody, actually, you know what, Cody? Spinach is my favorite vegetable. I'm doing good today. Oh my gosh! So you have to have your veggies covered in honey. I like my carrots and honey. I'll admit that. But potatoes? You really like potatoes and honey? I've never had that before. Nor spinach. Now when I cook my spinach, I like to cook it sometimes with tuna. And I will just sometimes cook this in spinach and then have the tuna raw out of the can and just, mix it together with a little bit of lemon juice and seasoning salt. So good. And then I usually mix a little thing of mayo in with it, and sometimes that's my lunch before I go to work. I do that a lot. But I never had that before. I'm doing good. A little bit sad today because Dixie, my 18-year-old baby, has not been feeling good, and I'm getting worried because she's showing some signs that's upsetting to her and I. But she's 18, going to be 18 in October, so it can't live forever. Okay, these are softening up, which means it is time to try this. Okay. So, as usual, I'm making a mess in my kitchen. Seems like that's what I like to do half the time. I just thought lid was open and it was still all over my kitchen floor. You guys are seeing me in the raw. There's no editing, no clips, because since I'm doing this live, you get to see what a messy cook I really can be and how clumsy I really can be when I cook. But hey, I get it done, and my husband always likes it. And I guess that's what's important, right? Since it tastes good. Yeah, this caramelized and pretty fast. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so that means it's time to get the pork chops going. Okay. I'm going to be wearing flour. I'm just warning you guys now. So, I'm trying this. This is the seasoning I'm using with my flour. And with the time that soaking in Italian dressing, and also the cook-up will have that flavor of the Italian dressing. Should be pretty yummy. Okay, let's get the oil started. I was kind of waiting for my veggies to caramelize. Use an olive oil. Okay, here we go. Let's see how messy I get. You guys ready? Okay. That sounds a little better, Cody. I was like, what? It's like you use honey and your spinach and... Okay. I'm not caring, I'm being bad, wasteful. I don't cook up as much as I used to anymore. So, that should be enough for pork chops. What do you think? So, now I'm going to do a couple of shakes of cayenne pepper. I'm going to shake it up really, really good in here. Seasoning salt. I got 30 minutes to get this all done, guys. My husband will be home in 30 minutes. I'm mixing all this up together really good. That's first thing. Okay. I've never done this before, so let's see if I like it. Pork chop going inside the bag. Wow! I might actually be doing this from now on, guys. That oil. It doesn't seem like it wants to get hot. Okay. Putting a little bit more flour on the top. I want to make sure. I'm a little bit weird that way. First one in, and I'm not sure if I can fit two in here. I have the apples around the edges to add to the flavor. I'm going to try and toss in one more. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know if I can, because these are pretty big babies. Okay, this is where I'm going to have to shake it a little bit. I love it. Okay, I get it. It is kind of a funny way to say it. There we go, pork chop is nice and deep in there. Let's see if I can do this. If I can lay it just right, I should be able to get, I'm hoping I can get two in here at a time. I'm trying to do this, trying to make it as least messy as possible. Oh yeah, baby. We did it. I think I'm going to cook it like 10 minutes at least. One side. Ah, I got me a thing out. So I did. Alright, here we go. So I can flip them. Alright. My veggies. Oh yeah, my veggies look good. Okay, so here we go. Am I making a girl hungry? No, you're going to. Like I said, she's not been feeling good, guys. So she's been doing some weird stuff. Now, I'm putting the caramelized vegetables in, if you notice, with my pork chops. To add to the flavor. And we're also going to eat the vegetables. So that's why I wanted a huge amount of them. Now the flavoring of the vegetables should start mixing in with the oil. That should be about enough veggies in it. Try to make sure I got a little bit of everything in there. Okay. So while we're waiting on the pork chops, I've got to get my glasses on because I'm telling you, the lighting. Let's see if I can wear it in. I'm being nosy. I have flour on my butt yet. Okay, so I gotta get this to 300 degrees and put my potatoes in the air fryer for 10 minutes for the beginning of what I'm eating with my potatoes. Okay. And this print on this is so small. I have to take my glasses out every time. Talk about making you feel old. I don't know. I'm being honored. There's people that wear glasses. Younger, a lot younger than me too. Shaken, not stirred. I love it. Good one, Cody. Okay. Here we go. Let's get these potatoes in. So, here's my potatoes. I tried to pick out 2 bigger potatoes. I wanted Yukon Gold potatoes. We were out of Yukon Gold potatoes, guys. Not fair. Those are the best kind of potatoes. So, instead, I'm using Russell potatoes. If you want a good baked potato, you want Yukon Gold. Sorry, just do. That's my opinion. Here we go. Switch it to 300. And I'm going to get a spoon out. I am not like covered with my pork chop. If I have to get more flour out, I will, because I bought smoking flour. You don't use flour very often. Now, I'll tell you what's really good about fried pork chops and fried chicken. I used to love it when my mom would clean the skillets and all the crispy. I love to eat the crispy. Yes, I know it's probably the most unhealthy part. That was when I was a kid, okay? I can't handle stuff like overboard. But to me, that's the best part. Homemade pork chops and stuff like that. That's right. Okay. Those are in, so we're doing good so far. See, I don't want to eat another pork. I'm going to give myself dishes. You know, the other thing I'm really liking about doing it this way, I don't really have to touch the raw meat. I'm buffering. At least on my phone I'm buffering. Oh my gosh, Cody, that sounds so good. Chili pepper seasoning with honey on the veggies. It would be a good combo, especially if you're like me and my hubby, because you like hot stuff too. So yeah, you probably like that. I think brainstorm challenges would like that too. Okay, let me keep doing this. I'm not going to put any more vegetables in with that. I'm going to leave the rest of these on the side for us to eat. Okay, that was weird. You guys didn't see that. I seen it. That I don't need to happen right now. I've been having really weird stuff happen to me. Between me being hacked, and then my father-in-law was sick. My mom's fell twice. So now we're watching her closer. This thing just sizzled. And that freaked me out. Cut my hand trying to make squash. I swear, lately I have the worst lucky stuff, so I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it close. If I have to, I'll finish it in the toaster oven. Oh, you seen it too? Okay, so it wasn't just me. No, I'm serious. My air fryer just like didn't like an electric sizzle sound. I'm not playing with you on that. And yes, it freaked me out too. So I'm glad to know I'm not the only one that's seen that. I've never seen it do that before. So yeah, it's freaking me out. So I'm watching it a little closer. It's got a little more time to go. If I have to, I'll just take them out and finish them otherwise differently. Because I don't need any issues today. I'm done with problems. But I'm kind of glad to know that I wasn't just hearing and seeing things. That somebody else seen that too. That was a little creepy. Oh, my hubby's checking on Dixie again. She's breastfeeding. We're very, very worried about her, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, Cody. That's awful that you're at these. I don't know what is going on with my life lately. I'm tired of it. I'm ready for this to all turn around and get better. I'll tell you. Brent says, my husband always says when things are going rough, he always says, payday's coming. Payday's coming. That's always his way of saying, putting a positive spin on what's going on that's negative going on in our life. That's how he always says it. Payday's coming. Oh. It might be that they're sizzling inside there, and that's making it do that. So I heard it again. But nothing freaky happened. I just heard the sizzle this time. So you know what I'm going to do? Because it's scaring me. We're going to finish him up in the toaster oven. Let me get a plate. So I was going to anyway. I see now that it's going to be. I might pork them for me because I don't want to burn them. They're about ready to turn. So by the time I get the baked potatoes done, they'll be ready to turn. Okay, so we're going to put the baked potatoes on a regular plate as soon as they get pulled out. Because they don't like that. I'm pretty sure everything's fine. But yeah. I'm about to do this for 2 minutes. Just bear with me. I'm going to do this the way I don't want to do it. Because like I said, I'm going to run out of time. So, I'm going to say don't do it. It won't hurt it. Okay. I'm going to also put some turkey here in a minute. Not turkey, I'm just putting some like what is called turkey bacon. Because that's what we like to use when it comes to bacon. So, I have a potato setting on this thing. Then I'll stop it when I'm ready to stop it, because I don't want to cook all the way through. I'm just like, what the heck? Okay, so I put my cheese over here. Sorry guys, I have a small kitchen, so it's really hard for me sometimes to work around. I don't care. I'm fine with having a small house. Small house. It's fine. My thing is you put to work with it. I came from a, just put it this way, when I got married to my husband, we moved in a single wide trailer together. I grew up in a 14-room ranch house. So, I went from a 14-room ranch house to a single wide trailer to a small home. So, yeah. So I was used to a bigger kitchen. So it's so funny if me and my husband were just making coffee in here. Can you imagine us trying to cook a meal together? It'd be fun, but yeah, over the top of each other for the great stuff. So don't want to put these. I did not want to put these in the microwave today. I'm sorry. This is not how this is supposed to go at all. Veggie looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna try reversing it for a minute. I'm gonna let you guys see what's going on. All right. I don't know if you can see how well that these are caramelizing. But here's my mushroom, my apple, my green beans, and my onion. Really coming together nicely. And see, as I was showing you, as you were seeing me do it, you couldn't see what it looks like. I put the pork chops in to fry, and I put the veggies around the edge because I want the flavor of the veggies to mingle with the pork chops. So that's the reasoning behind that. So I wanted to get you guys a look at what was going on. I'm going to be flipping the pork chops in a second, and then I'll show you what they look like. I don't do live ones as often. Sorry, I thought I flipped it. There we go. Now you guys can see me. Oh, as you can see, I have cherry Pepsi in my house. That's the fun part about lives. You can't edit it out. It's like when you do goofy stuff, the whole world sees it. You're about to see. Oh yeah. Oh God. You mean my air fryer? Yeah, I don't. That's why I took it out of the, out of the air fryer. We don't need a kablooey today. I don't already have enough stuff going on. I don't want no more. Like no. Okay. This work is supposed to be over here. Getting ready to do my last pork chop. I gotta wait. I should be able to put these through. Yeah, it's starting to look like it's gotta be more than that. Yeah, baby. That looks good. My husband's been craving pork chops. He's so excited that I'm making pork chops today. Oh, guys. Okay, you ready? I'm going to show it to you guys. It looks so good. Oh, my God. They're good. And my hubby's going to be so happy. Yeah, baby. Okay, here we go. Let's do it again. Now, let's see if I show off my cherry Pepsi again. I mean, cherry Coke again when I put it back. Ready? Check them out. They're nice and crispy. They look so good. So I don't know how well the other side will crisp because I did get some of the veggies underneath. But when I get these out, I'm going to put them on the plate. And then, see, I did it again to you. I'm going to get them, put them on the plate. And then, when I get everything done, I'm going to keep it warm in the toaster oven. I just want to show you how I'm putting it all together. And what I might do is instead of finishing it all the way to the end where I'm plating it and everything, I will put a picture on my community board for you guys so you can see what it looks like sitting on the plate afterwards. I just want you to watch me make it. So, want to get the potatoes ready, so you can see that. And then once you see me prepping the potatoes, you know, then I might finish this video, because I don't want to bore you guys to death. Okay. Let's see what else I can do wrong. Sorry, I said that. Okay. Potatoes out. Got a knife. Yes, I'm using a knife, guys. Watch out. These are hot. Which is exactly what I want. This is hard to do because they are very, very hot. And I'm trying to cut it in half. Doing good on time. I got 15 minutes before he clocks out about. You can at our job at Sam's and Walmart, you can clock out as much as 9 minutes early without getting dinged or in trouble. So he sometimes will clock out at the 21 mark. So, but then it takes about 10 to 12 minutes to film. And he hates being on camera, so I don't want him to walk in to say hi to me and then get mad at me because I'm still recording. So, he's so cute. He's been as worried about things as I've been. It's not boring you? Okay, good. Sorry, I'm waiting my husband. Okay, let me get the second potato done. Okay. Now, nice and steamy hot. Second thing, instead of putting butter on them, putting cheese on them and making this. And maybe that's going to cook them turkey bacon. Then I'm going to put them in here, 325 until the cheese is melted. So what I do is I just kind of break it up and lay it across the top. My husband loves it when I make them this way, just like restaurant style. Like, you know, the potato skin wedges. Oh yeah, baby. Let's see if this is enough bacon. No, more. Okay, it's going to be hot too. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. I might do. I'll do a couple more things. I'm going to be ready to eat too. I haven't hardly anything today because I've been too busy with Dixie. After she left blood in the litter box all night, filled it up. Every time she went, that's all it was. But I'm sorry I'm saying this in a cooking video. So anybody who has a squeamish stomach and can't handle talking like that doing it, I'm very sorry. I apologize ahead of time, but it's been crazy today. I'm going to show you in a minute. Now this right here, I should show you what this is. I'm using Colby Jack cheese on the potatoes. And I'm going to use a sharp, seriously sharp cheddar by Cabot. It's actually lactose free. So this is for people who are allergic to dairy. This is a special cheese for them. You're giving me all kinds of ideas of what I need to cook next, Cody. Keep them coming. Seriously, that sounds so good. So whenever you gotta do a cooking video, show me how you cook. I already know that's a no coming from you right about now, but sorry, I was just asking. She's already slightly melting. Good. I'm going to show you what it looks like before. Hopefully I'm only going to be putting it in for 10 minutes. I'll show you after and then we'll conclude this video so I can finish cooking. And then I won't be videoing while my husband's doing. But I am going to keep my promise. I'm taking pictures so you guys can see the finished product, okay? That is a promise I will keep. How's the fruit chops coming? Not got the other two in yet. That one is so yummy. I do this weird. Yes, I am doing that. Okay. Don't do that. The breading's going to fall off. Right, that's good. Sweet. Oh my god. Can you see it? That's the breading. Okay, I'm going to take this and flip it to the side. So I have room for the actual pork chop in it. Might add just a little bit more oil. So I gotta be careful. This skillet is now very hot. Oh, looks like I'm buying more olive oil soon. Okay. Pork. And the white one is really pretty slow. This is one's been sitting in here for a little bit, so let's see how this goes. It's going to have more breading than the other two did. And the oil's cooled down again because I had to add more, of course. But it'll be okay. Turn it because I need to put the other one in. Last pork chop. All right. Okay. So, these are going to go in. It actually works better when I reverse it, doesn't it? Hold on. See, they're starting to melt already. Okay. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get ready to finish this video because when... Oh my gosh, rainstorm! Hey! And thank you! Thank you so much. I haven't even had a chance to do any of that yet. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yay! I got $2. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I never asked for anything like that because I know how everybody out there is strapped for money. Yes, it's my first one. You did it. You said you wanted to be the first one. You did it. Ah. Okay, here we go. Let go of my fork. Last pork chop in. I'm going to keep the flour. Those are in. My husband will be coming in soon, so I probably will end this here shortly. But I want you to know to be watching my community board if you want to see the finished product and see how it all turned out. Okay. I swear that song sounds like a copyright one, but it was in the, I promise you, it's in the YouTube auto library. I'm gonna break up these these into like little bacon bits, this turkey bacon, and then I'm putting them on top of them. Oh no, this is actually a non-copyright. Now that I'm thinking about it, I love his music because you swear it's mainstream. I know, it's okay. I so appreciate it, Brainstorm. Thank you so much that you did that for me. I really appreciate it. So now you guys have an idea of how I like to cook my pork chops. So I can't wait to have one of those apples raw because they are delicious. I tasted it and it really tastes like if you like Gala apples or Honeycrisp apples, those Cosmic Crisp are similar to that. That's what they remind me of. Oh my god, this looks so good, guys. Okay, so before I sign out, I'm going to show you what is done so far. And then I'm going to make sure I put pictures on my community board so you can see the whole thing. Yeah, it's taking a little bit for that cheese to melt. Yes, lactose-free cheese, it takes forever to melt for some reason. I don't know what it is. Okay. So let me flip this around. Look at the vegetables, how caramelized they are. There's apple. If you haven't watched this from the beginning, it's got apple, onion, green beans, and baby bella mushrooms in there. And then what I did once they were sauteed is I added it around the edges of the skillet so that the veggies and the flavor of the veggies would mix with the pork chops. Plus I soaked the pork chops in Italian dressing. And that's my first two fried ones. I think me and my hubby's going to eat good tonight. What do you guys think? Let me show you real quick. I'm gonna flip it back one more time. I'm gonna open this. Everything's cooking. I just can't. The lactose-free cheese, for some reason, it always takes forever to melt. So that's what's taking so long. Otherwise, I'd already be having this part done, showing you how they look done. All right. There we go. That is how I cook my pork chops meals. I hope all of you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me for my second live cooking event. This is actually my second live cooking show. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this and I didn't bore you too much. And have a wonderful day. Give you an idea of something different to do maybe with your pork chops you haven't done before. And by the way, Brainstorm, there's cayenne pepper in that flour. Gotta have the heat. All right, guys. Whatever you do, keep moving, keep eating healthy. Don't ever give up. Make sure you check me out on my Instagram, DixieCuddles_fitness, Twitter as Dixie Cuddles, TikTok at Dixie Cuddles Fitness, and my Facebook is a group/page where I do will be doing soon, exclusive live streams that you'll never see on YouTube. So if you're not in the group, check out Dixie's Warriors on Facebook. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, and Brainstorm Challenges, thank you for the super chat. 40 Rogue, thanks for joining me. Cody's Extreme TV. I hope I didn't miss anyone who said hi to me. I know there's others that's been watching that hasn't talked on the chat. I'm fine with that. I know some people like to watch and not speak, which is cool too. So, but thank you so much for joining me, and be looking for those pictures on my community board so you can see the finished product when it's sitting on the plate. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me.